All right, I thought I'd show this off, just as a, this is something you can do. I haven't found a ton of need for it myself, but I did it anyway. And so yeah, so you can see down there, I have a Celesdir Noct logging what looks like a world tree, but this is not inside the world tree. So it's the mystical wood, and you can see my, you have to use a flying gatherer. That's important. And I'll show you why in a second here. But essentially, you can see my mythical wood is going up. It's slow, but you don't need that much, and this is a passive farm that just kind of keeps ticking. I haven't put up a advanced woodworking setup yet to see if he'll do that when he has downtime. I'm worried that he'll prioritize that, so I haven't put one up, and I don't think I need to because I can put that at another base. Um, but yeah, you can see it's now 2185. Here comes 2186. So it's very slow. But I will show you what happens if you put a gatherer or bring your own party member, especially. I don't know if she was assigned to the base, actually. Let's try that first. Let's assign her to the base and see if she's got nothing better to do. And she goes and helps gather. Does she just fuck it all up? Let's see if she makes that tree disappear. No. So when she's assigned to the base, she's okay. But when she's my companion, I came in here with her um, out, or I put her out to build something, and then when she was finished building it, which is this thing here, then uh, she ran over there and destroyed the tree. So I'll show you. So now here she's going to go help, and because she's with me and she doesn't have the buff, she's going to destroy the tree. So that sucks, and it'll come back, but that'll make your wood. It'll make your if you're in here doing that, it'll screw with your stuff. So if you do put out somebody who can help you build things, just make sure keep that in mind. Anyway, that's that. Then how did I do this? Right. So here I have a Celestir Noct, and he's got Hermit Sage on there. Um, and so what does Hermit Sage do? Well, it gives you a sand depletion rate of -50. He's a little slow as a work speed, but again, this is a very passive knot. You don't need this one. Any of the World Tree um, uh, passives will have that second line saying World Tree resources will not vanish when approached. So as an example, this guy, I put Dimensional Leap on him. His movement speed is 50% faster now. And now his, but he will also not cause World Tree resources to vanish when approached. And because he's in my party and I have his saddle, I will not cause World Tree resources to disappear when I get close. So I should be able to go up to this tree without any issue. And if I wanted to, I could help him uh, mine it or whatever. But regardless, that's something you can do. Now, you might be, well, where do you get those? And that's the next thing I'll show you. Sorry, I have an itch and a scratch. You can probably hear that because I'm using a PlayStation microphone and it's pretty transparent. So, the first way to get these, and probably the best way to get these, is here. Um, as you kill things out in the World Tree area, you get these ancient relics of different varying qualities. I don't have any on me right now. And then you do need to put some World Tree holy water in here. I put 33 or 34 in here, and it's at 30. So it's very little gets used, but you do need it in there. And then you have to make sure you turn the power on because it turns itself off unless if there's no relics. So the moment you're out of relics, it auto turns off. So just make sure you turn that back on. Then when you come into the acquire screen, this will be full, and it will have things like this or that, right? These are a couple of the new ones, and they're only a one-time use. So if you can just go ahead and use one, that Hermit Sage on your guy if you want, if you're not too worried about it. But if you are worried about it, what you will do is you will put the companion you want to operate on in your party. you'll make sure you have these available to you, right? And then you're going to exit the game. And when you do that, it will make a save, right? So right now it's 2:43 p.m. my time. So I go back into my world. We'll see that two things. First, I want to show you is 2:43 p.m. in 02 seconds, right? That's the backup I just made when I exited. So you just want to make sure that you come in here and you change your save interval to like 30 minutes. You can come change it back afterwards, but you don't want to overwrite. Well, you can. It's just easier if you don't. So if you overwrite, then you would come back and restore from backup, and you would have to pick one that's down. So you just want to know when your save is. But if you want to not worry about figuring out which one and just want it to be the top one, um, there you go. So anyway, I'm going to go back into the game, and I will put something on my character. Now, the typical way would be just to close out, um, and then if you just like close the game by on PlayStation, you hit your home button, you can go to your home screen. That'll make it so that this recording doesn't work. But if you do that, then you can say go to the game and say close game, and then you start it back up, and it'll load that last save. So the idea though is that what we're going to do first is take say my Celine, and I want to put a I don't know which one I would put on her. Um, yeah, I mean, I guess I could put Demon's Hand on her in one of her empty spots. Sure, why not? So I'm going to put it on there, right? And then I'm going to run down, and I'm going to go to my. I keep forgetting I have these wings sometimes. Um, this place, and is she in my party? So I can't do it. That's a good time. Anyway, so I will do that first. Just put her on the last page so I know it's her. Anyway, sorry about that. Now I'll go back here. Kind of have to do that. I just forgot about it. And we're going to make a copy of her, right? And now what you would technically do is close the game down and just load back in. But since I don't want to have this recording cut, I'm going to go to return to title. Right, and it's 2:45 now. So we go in here and we restore from backup. We say, oh, there's 14:45 or 14:43. I know that 14:43 was the one that I wanted, so I'm restoring from backup. We're going to start the game. Now, this will put me back to the state where um, my Celine doesn't have that ability, right? Puts me back here. I guess that was the last. Is this where I saved? Doesn't matter. Anyway, so that's actually farther back than I wanted, but it doesn't really matter. So in this world, my Nox is all broken. Now that's annoying. Not when I went out, it would save no matter what. So anyway, you want to make sure you don't understand that was 2:43. It's weird that it did that. Not quite sure I understand how the saving system works because pretty sure this is going to work. It's just weird that it took me back to a time that was well before the timestamp of the save file. So this game's a little weird with its saves, and that's why it's probably better just to kill the game um, rather than do the restore. But either way, as long as you didn't do anything too vast and important, it should work. My frustration here is that this dude stopped working, And when that happens, um, you just need to delete this palbox, which is going to destroy this decoration. It'll destroy your pond that you might have here, which is already destroyed here. It won't destroy that, but it'll destroy your guild bank. So you have to rebuild those things. But you will have the ingredients on you because when you destroy them, they just all fall on the ground where they're at. So anyway, we won't worry about making him work again. I'll do it at the end here just to show people what happens if that situation happens to you. But at any rate, now that we're back in the base, I should be able to go here and say, give me this Celine, right? It's going to say, oh, it's already failing because it's on my team, and since it's on my team, I can't. Derp derp. Oh, damn it, I've deployed her over here. That certainly is a level that I didn't want to have had. She's probably running around destroying all the trees. Oh no, she's a member of the team here, so anyway, we'll get these guys all out of here. And then we'll put her on. Actually, I don't want her on my team, but I will put her on that back page. Alright. Apologies, little finicky. But the idea is that when I saved her, I should have just showed that, but when I saved her, I had Demon's Hand on her, right? And so now when I say, oops, here she is. When I say bring this out, it's going to say, well, which one do you want to keep? You want to replace this Demon's Hand one with this one? And I say yes. And so now the one in my game, it's going to be on my team, uh, has Demon's Hand, right? And then the thing you can do is, again, not when these are, but you don't need to keep these unless you want to, right? So these ones I have marked for other reasons, you can delete them all once you're done mucking around with bringing them in and keeping stuff. And so what that does is I only had one of those implants. And so now, we go up here and say I wanted to put that implant on 2 people or even more. It's still available. Even though I've only found one, it's still available. And so you could go, the Bron Cherry wants it. And look at that, it's still there. Right? So it's just a way of making those last. And then I will show this quick where you can blow this up. So I'm going to put her on my team. She's fast. And then I'm going to... Is he destroying stuff, or he's chosen not to? So I don't know how finicky this will be. Is he doing stuff? No. Right. So what I'm going to do is blow this up. All right. Bring it back. Okay. Why did that not have enough stuff for the guild bank? Somehow my palladium got picked up and moved, I guess. Or I lost it somehow. Usually when you destroy stuff, it just drops right here. Maybe it's down. Oh, there it is. Okay. That makes more sense. Not the cleanest video I've ever made. Just hopefully still finds somebody. And then what we're going to do is pull him out. Pull him out, pull him out. Right? Now he's immediately off to kill the stuff. Right? And that's all you really need to rebuild. You can rebuild the stand if you want. It decreases sanity the nicer it is. So this one doesn't decrease any sanity, but it's fast to build. And then you can say you stay on. Not that there's anything else for him to do. But just anyway, we don't need that here. Usually I put a pond here. I might just hold off and see how their sanity holds out. I left her on. I'm not sure if that's oh, she didn't destroy the tree that time, so that's nice. Sometimes, oh, she don't. She won't anymore, right? So the nice thing about adding that ability to her is World Tree, Harvest Souls won't vanish when approached. So if you have that on any character, then it can help gather. But anyway, so yeah, that's why it didn't destroy the tree this time, and it did destroy the tree last time. That's how you get a constant farm of mythical wood, and that is how you can put these passives, World Tree passives, on multiple pals without using them up. It's a little tedious, and like I said, I wouldn't do the restore method that I did. I would cancel to kill the game, Alt F4, or on PlayStation, you just go to the home screen, start button, and then close game, and that way it'll load you right back into where it should have saved. I'm not sure why mine didn't. I'm guessing because I set that. Anyway, yeah, I'm not sure. When you exit, usually it saves. So the fact that it didn't save when I was standing beside the operating table is weird. It did the last time I did that. But at any rate, I'm going to grab this video and I'll publish it. Thanks.